My name is Matt Rich. I'm the senior pastor here at Unity Presbyterian Church, and I want to welcome you to this week's edition of Life Together. This coming Sunday is October the 22nd, and we are celebrating Unity Presbyterian Church's 235th anniversary. I hope that you'll come and be a part of our single worship service at 10:30 a.m. That means we are not worshiping at 8:45. We are not worshiping at 11. We have a single service here in the sanctuary so that we might all worship together at 10:30. So be sure to mark your calendars and come and join us for worship at 10:30 on Sunday morning. When you arrive, you'll hear the bagpiper out front calling us to worship. The piper will also be a part of the procession and a few of our hymns throughout the service. We'll be recognizing current and former staff members and pastors and celebrating their ministry here at Unity. We'll be recognizing the members and generations that have been a part of our life and ministry together here at Unity. We'll also be dedicating a new, unique Unity Presbyterian Church tartan. We've been talking about tartans for a while, but just as a quick reminder, tartans are plaids. They have become associated with particular families or regions, particularly in Scotland. That's why you see me with a long tie today instead of my normal bow ties, but this is a clergy tartan tie. There are lots of different varieties of clergy tartans because I don't have a family tartan of my own. This is another one that you might see that's associated with clergy. It's also associated with the Clark family, for Clark and cleric sound the same and are very similar in the Old Scottish language. So those tartans got connected as well. But as families are connected with tartans, what does it mean to be drawn together as a church? A church that welcomes all families into the same family of God that we celebrate when we baptize and see the ways in which God's at work in our lives. Well, one of the ways that we can symbolize the fact that God has drawn us all together, again, without reference to our own particular families of origin, is to have a tartan for our congregation. That's been an important piece of this history project, and here is the Unity Presbyterian Church tartan. You will see and hear more about it on Sunday and the different colors and what they represent and the crosses as well that just draw us together, both in recognition of our history and in anticipation of God's amazing future for us here at Unity Presbyterian Church. If you ordered particular tartan items, they are still in production. And as soon as we have them in hand, we will let you know so that you might be able to pick those up. If you did not place a pre-order, we have plenty of items as well. Once they are here, that you might be able to purchase them after you see them and can touch them and see what it is that you might like to have as a part of our celebration of Unity Presbyterian Church, our unity together in Jesus Christ that's represented in this particular tartan. It's going to be a marvelous day. I'll be preaching, finishing up the worship, our series on the annual vision of ministry. We'll be thinking about telling the story of God's transforming future. Recognizing the past is a way that we might take steps forward into the future. Not with nostalgia, not just looking backwards, but using that as a springboard for what God has in store for us in the future. So we'll be thinking about that together in worship on Sunday as well. We're going to continue our collections for sharing God's bounty, so you can bring your food items with you on Sunday as well. I hope that you've signed up for lunch, that we might celebrate this time of fellowship together, and it's going to be a delicious lunch as well. The lunch is covered by the grant from the Unity's endowment, and so I want to just celebrate that and say thanks to the endowment and those who have contributed to that in the past. Collections and donations will be received on Sunday, though, at the Luncheon for support of other history efforts and projects that are ongoing. Some of those include the new History Heritage Room, which is off of the Fellowship Hall. Hope you'll have a chance to stick your head in there and see the displays and the items there. The new church history has been posted on the website. And so I'll put a link at the bottom with the text along with this video so that you might find that too. But that's going to be a unique way that we might celebrate and recognize Unity's history. This is all a part of this wonderful celebration that we have on October the 22nd. This video is already getting long, but to just share a few other things. Remember, October 21st on Saturday is Trunk or Treat, so come and be a part of sharing candy and toys and things with the children of our congregation and our community. We still need a few folks to bring their trunks and just open them up and pass out candy. Children, families, invite your friends, invite your neighbors, invite your classmates to come and celebrate in this outreach that we have for the community on Saturday. Looking ahead, October the 29th, Sunday, October 29th, is going to be a hymn sing for us as we sing God's story. Grateful to Margaret Monroe, who's put that service together, and it's really going to be a unique way to think about the place of God's story in our story as we move through the Christian year. Looking ahead, November the 5th is it's going to be All Saints Day. We celebrate communion that day. It gives us an opportunity to reflect and think and celebrate the lives of those from our congregation who passed from this life to the life eternal. Looking ahead, parents with children, we have a unique event coming up on Friday, November the 12th, praying practices. It's going to be a wonderful chance for you to gather together. So I hope that you'll be a part of that as well. We continue to see and know God's amazing gifts for us here at Unity Presbyterian Church. This is a week of celebration, and we rejoice in that opportunity, again, as it springboards us into this new future that God continues to prepare. My friends, God bless you. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and we'll see you Sunday.